Hey everyone, this is Tony Reeves. After you've hired an attorney, here are 5 things that I think you need to think about going forward. First, take time to review the paperwork. You're going to have a variety of things, including either contracts, medical release forms, statement of rights, all things that may have language in it that you probably didn't think you could get through really quickly when you were in the office. But take a look at what you've signed. The reason why this is important is because now that you're at home, you have more time to review the documents and kind of process what they mean. Number 2, find out who your point of contact is. When you first came to the law firm, you probably met a variety of different people, but those people may not be the persons that you're going to deal with on a regular basis. You might have a paralegal assigned, or a legal assistant, or even an associate. So what you want to do is you want to find out early on, who do you need to be reaching out to whenever you call in? Find out very early who is the main person that you need to speak to with regards to that firm. Number 3, make sure you have a clear understanding of what exactly the information your firm needs you to provide to them. Whether it be witnesses, whether it be documents, or places you've been and things you've done, you want to be able to know what type of things that you need to be providing to them on a regular basis, or as you find this information. Take the time to find out from them what exactly they need from you, so as you get that information, you can get it to them in a timely fashion. Number 4, find out what is the best means of communicating with that firm. Firms nowadays are going to probably have email contacts. There are a lot of firms that have what's called client portals, firms that actively use Skype or other virtual messaging devices. What you want to find out early on from them is what is the best way to get in contact with them, and more importantly, for you to get a response back. So whether it be Skype or email or letters or calls, whatever the case may be, find out early on, because you want to, 1, become familiar with whatever that is, 2, know what it is so that this way you can know that how fast you're getting a response, and finally, feel confident that you have a mechanism where you know when you're communicating with them, you're getting a response back in a mechanism that works best for you and for them. Why is that important? Because the reality is communication is a big thing for most law firms. And the reality is that everybody's way of communicating is different. I utilized a device called Clio that had an awesome client portal. And when I was running my firm, whenever clients would send me messages, the Clio app would actually notify me via text that I had a message. Well, guess what? That gave my clients the ability to give me the opportunity to interact with them in real time, because I got the message a lot quicker. Because if I was in court, I'm not going to listen to my phone ring, but I will feel it vibrating on my hip. Why is that important to you? Because every firm operates a little differently. You want to find out what is their mechanism of communication, so this way you can have the best mechanism possible. 5, find out how often you should be expecting a status. And here's another part of that. Understanding what does it mean to be status? Because a lot of times when people contact for status, they're thinking one thing, and it may be something totally different. Find out from the firm that you've retained, when you're contacted or when they're contacting you for a status, what does that mean? What information are they going to provide to you? What information should you be providing to them? How often you should be expecting to receive a status update? How is that status going to come to you? If there's something that changes, should you notify them prior to the status update? You want to know these things, because whenever they're giving you a status, you want to be able to know something that you didn't know before, even if it's a continuation of something that's existing. So make sure you have a clear understanding of when a status is given to you, what is involved in that status, and what information you need to provide back to them in the event that something happens between those various status updates. When you hire an attorney, get an understanding of all the things that I've discussed so that you can know what you need to expect from them going forward. Don't wait 5 or 6 or 7 months down the line. As soon as you hire them, start setting that tone and following it from the very beginning, so this way you don't get surprised.